Hello, my name is Amina and I'm your decision making specialist. And what if I told you that I know where happiness lives? Because I do. And you know what? I'm willing to tell you for free, right here and now, where to find happiness. Your own private GPS, your own private address, zip code, the exact direct route to happiness. Want to know? All right. Ready? Here. Oh, not in me. Well, I have mine. You have your own with your own name on it. It's a door. And you knock on the door of happiness, and inside that door is where happiness lives. I looked out there, I looked down there, I looked under my bed, I looked on top of the roof, I've looked everywhere for happiness until I discovered it's in me. Yeah, I didn't have to leave home, didn't have to get out of my car, didn't have to have a passport, nothing. Already had it. I just didn't know. So I want you not to have to spend as much time looking for happiness as I did. So I want you to already have the information inside of you. My happiness is not inside of you, and yours is not inside somebody else's. It's inside of you. Happiness is personal. And so here is the second thing that you need to know. First, you need to know it's inside of you. And it always has been, it always will be. Second, is when you knock on the door, you bang on it, you try to get in, and you think, well, what happened to happiness? Did it jump out the window like it doesn't want to be with me? Was it never there? What's this deal about happiness when I knock on the door, Amna? Here's the second part. As you're knocking on the door, in your other hand is appreciation. Now, you may call it gratitude, you may call it thankfulness, you may call it whatever you want. I use the word appreciation. That works for me. Knock on the door. Have your hand with your appreciation, thankfulness, gratitude. Now, it doesn't have to be so heavy that you're just having a hard time picking it up. It can be big. It can be little. It can be any size. It can be a whisper. It can be a shout. It can be anything that you appreciate. Now, if you want that door to open maybe a smidgen faster, have at least one of your appreciations be about you. And there again, it doesn't have to be, oh, wow, I'm perfect, knock, knock, knock for happiness. Nah, happiness doesn't have a list and say, well, that appreciation is acceptable. That's not. That is, that's not. No, happiness is very simple. And that is that you have your appreciation, big, small, anywhere in between. The idea is that you practice your appreciation and practice knocking on the door so that that door will open more often. It will open sooner. It will maybe not even be locked anymore. Now here's a third part, nothing you have to do, just something I want you to know. And that is when you open that door of happiness, Sometimes there are balloons and confetti and whistles and all kinds of yum things. Other times when you open the door with your appreciation, it is a little whisper. Wow, good job. Wow, I'm glad you want to be happy. Wow. Oh, that is sweet appreciation about your child, about your partner, about your spouse, about your business, about it being a lovely day with the sun shining, about you being healthy, that you thought of that idea for a song or a project or some creation that you wanted, that you remembered a song you had forgotten. Happiness comes in all sizes, all shapes. Happiness is really this big room with lots of shelves and little nooks and crannies, just little things with ribbons. So happiness, maybe it sounds like magic to you. It's magical to me. I appreciate it when I have those happiness moments. Now, I am not going to stand here and tell you, well, happiness, once you've got it, it will just consume you, will overwhelm you, you'll just drift in happiness forever. Yeah, happiness is a relationship. Sometimes it's kind of loud, sometimes it's soft, and it's one of those relationships that you know is always there. And you know that that relationship appreciates. The language of happiness is appreciation, thankfulness, gratitude. So that's it. Knock on the door. It's inside you. It is always available, even in the most horrible, rotten moments. That room is still there. The happiness may not quite be the same all the time. There will be at least a whisper of happiness no matter where. So knock on the door. Bring your presentation of thankfulness, appreciation, gratitude, and know that that door will always be there. You will always have the power to open it no matter what. Try it, because you know, you've practiced, some of us, raising my hand, very consistently for all the ways not to be happy, for all the chasing that we've done to get happiness, for all the sitting there tapping our feet, waiting for happiness to come and tap us on the shoulder. It didn't work. Now, the other thing to remember, my kind of measurement for this is, if I'm knocking on the door of happiness and I'm focused on something really awful going on, or self-doubt, or something that I thought was a failure, or something that I thought somebody else failed me with, or that they failed, all of these things, happiness is not going to be an open door. No. Most of all, because we can't be happy and unhappy at the same time. That's like an elevator trying to go up and down at the same time. It won't work. So we always have a choice. And every time we make the choice to knock on the door of happiness, we know the other hand has our appreciation, our thankfulness, our gratefulness, because gratitude and happiness go together. Absolutely. The happiness will help us be more grateful. The gratefulness and appreciation will help us be happier. They work together as a team. And we have the power. Stand boldly in your circle. Write your story of happiness and appreciation and have that legacy always at your fingertip. All right. Thanks for coming. I am so glad. And come back. And meanwhile, I want you, if you will, to take really good care of yourself and take really good care of everyone around you. All right. Thank you. Bye for now.